Today, on this episode of Reality Gays.
About this tell-all fashion, can we talk?
Michael and Laura are going for the gold in the Petty Olympics.
Y'all, she fixed her hair, but she fucked up her eyes.
So close, Lisa. Roll it, Christina. RG on YT, y'all.
Get down tonight, Daddy.
It's time for Reality Gays. We're here to cover another reality show. And while the video plays, just sit back and let go.
Now, you may be thinking, where'd the theme song go? We made this little switch because copyright's a bitch. We got 90 Day, Norman Wives, Lala, and more. And now you can watch us, you whore. You like to watch. You dirty slut. Yeah, you know.
Like it, don't ya? A little too much. Ooh, moist.
RG on YouTube, y'all. I want to show my creamy shoulders. And maybe my nipple.
Poodle, no!
Y'all, we've said this plenty of times. When you buy a dress or an outfit for the tell-all, you need to sit down in it.
Mm-hmm.
And see how it looks.
Yeah.
Have your friends or have the person at the store take a picture of you sitting. Because you're going to spend a lot of time sitting and you're going to get much more footage of you sitting down in said garment than you will standing up. And Aviva, I just wish you could have heard this now. And
it's funny you say that because we originally talked about her dress because we saw it sitting and we hated it. And I went, when she's standing up,
it's not awful. It actually makes sense.
It makes sense. It looks cute.
It's not for the tell-all. To be fair, that's not what it's like something that Lise would wear.
This is the season of the underboob. Apparently.
But when Aviva was sitting down,
it looked weird. It made her look like she had a breastplate on or something.
But a breastplate with tiny, tiny titties.
But a superhero, like she was it didn't.
Like her little titties were just trying to burst out from it.
I didn't really love a lot of the fashions, but we're going to get to it. Y'all, this is Reality Gays. I'm Mattie.
And I'm Poodle. And we are two ridiculous homosexuals who like to judge what other people wear on reality television shows and tear reality television shows new one.
And we don't have good fashion to begin with. So I don't know why we're saying
claimed
anything.
that. That's the great thing.
I never did. Have y'all seen what we wear on live shows? We look like trash.
That's the great thing. You can criticize. We just have two microphones. Yeah. I can criticize you and I can still look like shit.
I've had a hole in pants and I've looked across at you and you were too lit in a live show and one of your buttons was just popped open when you were sitting down showing your nipple.
Had a lot of wardrobe malfunctions because I've worn clothing that was basically falling apart.
But like you said, we're here to judge, not be judged.
That's what I was put on this earth for.
Boy.
I came out of the womb telling the doctor he pulled too hard.
He did. My mother would.
You gotta buy me dinner first.
My mom said at like 3 years old, she'd come out of the bedroom dressed and I'd look at her and say, no.
What a little bitch.
And she'd had to go back and change.
No.
Oh.
What a little queen.
It was. Y'all, this is 90 Day Fiance before the 90 Day. This is our part one of Tell All part one.
Not confusing at all.
Not confusing at all. It never drives Christina crazy at all when she's naming our episodes. But if you're like, but wait, I want both parts now. I want it. I want it both. You want a Reality Gays DP. Well, you just subscribe to that $15 tier of RG Plus that's available on Patreon and Supercast, and you get them all on Sunday night. All of them.
So you can finger blast yourself into
Sure.
lists.
With your fucking fingers or whatever. Yeah. Well,
it's probably not going to make you come.
After heated rivalry, we know women beat off to gay guys.
It's true, but not us.
No, not us. Yeah, I don't think reality gays and sex appeal ever.
Yeah, it's not our brand.
Maybe for you.
I did
You're
have some
sluttier.
sissies come on to me.
You talk about your sex life a lot.
That's true.
So,
you're kind of sexless.
I'm fine with it. Don't touch me. Don't
Kind of like watching a marmot be sexual,
What's a marmot?
like a rodent-like creature.
Ah. That's kind
I'm
of
sure
good
they're-
since
sure
my
they're
last
lovely.
name's Mar. You said marmot. Did you do that
Yeah.
on purpose? You didn't, did you?
Possibly.
Possibly.
I can't tell you why my brain does things. Yeah.
Quickly, before we jump into this, y'all, speaking of RG Plus, we're doing a big thing. We've got a new poll. Who dis?
Oh, that's right. This is something we haven't
We
done yet,
just
but we're
had a
talking
meeting
about it.
this 30 minutes ago for 15 minutes.
I know, but it was something I need to do, not something that has been.
Oh my
But
God.
y'all,
Oh God.
we're gonna have some more new merch coming out.
We're doing a merch
new
drop, yeah.
T-shirt designs. And before you go, oh, but I really like the last one. That doesn't mean that they will not come out again. We're just experimenting with different designs, and this is with our agency. We have heard your cries about about taking too long for shipping. We are working on that. We voiced your concerns to this company.
I got really bitchy, actually, y'all. For me, even you
Absolute cunt.
you were shocked at the email I sent.
It was really nasty.
I was pissed. But yes,
Yeah,
so now we're having new merch and
specifically new T-shirts.
new T-shirts. We're gonna have
Two designs.
Two designs. One design we've already decided on.
Yes.
And we couldn't decide on the other one. And then Poodle said, "What did you say, Poodle?"
Why don't we put it up to Patreon in a poll like the Bi-Curious?
Exactly. So that's what we're going to do. We're giving you 3 options. Poodle's going to read you the 3 options now. Now, we don't know anything about the actual design of it. They have graphic designers that design shit around. But we have 3 options, and please vote. This is for anyone at any tier on Patreon.
That's just all you would. You might not even buy a T-shirt. Just what do you think? What is your favorite thing? What would you buy?
What would you buy? And don't worry, if yours doesn't win this time, it could be next time.
It could be in the next time.
So
yeah, we have one, but we're looking for one other slot. So the options you have, drum roll. That means
Hold
do
on.
it.
Okay.
When you want a hot meal without a potato, what are you gonna pick? Hot pocket.
Stop it. We got to have a drum roll thing on there.
Well,
I don't know why.
Christina can put it in.
We need. What? Fine. I just need a little assist. And you refuse.
Well,
just
we
do
don't.
it with your mouth.
We don't. Well,
That's all I want.
Okay.
Too loud. Just go back up a little mic. There, better. There we go. I can't hear it now. It's always Goldilocks.
This is why I don't offer shit to you.
This is
because
frustrating for people.
It's never enough. It's never
Well,
right.
you can't read my mind.
It's
You can't
never
do
the
it how I
perfect
want it.
answering machine. Jesus, just tell them what's on the poll.
The choices are stop. Yike.
Oh yes.
Yike. Yike.
Y'all remember Yike?
The next is Olga Pudlskaya Academy alumni.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be like a little college shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe the caption, before they get theirs, get yours.
Mm-hmm.
Then the third option, and it has to be said this way, Cayman and Turkey.
Cayman and Turkey.
We don't know how we're going to spell that yet.
No, we don't.
I don't think it matters.
If you vote for that, we will take suggestions in the comments.
Yes, please. And I think in the comments, please shout that out. To vote in this poll, you need to be a RG Plus subscriber at the $5 level in Patreon or Supercast.
Yeah,
unfortunately, Apple subscriptions I can't. So this is only available in Patreon or Supercast. In Supercast, you'll get a link to vote.
Yeah.
So if you even if you don't think you're going to buy one, just give us your opinions. This is mostly just see where you guys are, because you're our target demo. So we want to see what you like.
Exactly, because y'all usually are the people that buy shit. So we want to make something you like.
We want to hear the voice of the people.
We're very excited about that.
Look out for that.
It'll be dropping on this episode dropped on Sunday night. The poll will be dropping on Monday, so it should be there, and we'll keep it up for
3 or 4 days.
3 or 4 days. So vote sooner than later. You snooze, you lose on that one. And y'all, 90 Day Fiance season 12 is premiering May 10th. We're going to be talking about on this episode our last new couple. So we will be doing that. So check that out. Also, if you're watching these episodes on YouTube, hi.
I just zoned out there for a minute. I'm sorry.
I was like, where the fuck are you? Thank you for yes-anding me. Are you okay?
I just had a stroke.
Please.
No, I have sometimes these really.
Please don't die. For some reason, I miss you. I don't know why, but I would.
I have these really vibrant daydreams sometimes.
I don't give a shit. I just need you to be present for the thing we're doing.
Yeah, you're right. I went. It was just.
Have you? What causes that? Is it you got
banged
what it is? And it woke up your mind?
It's on days that I don't get a ton of sleep, and my REM sleep wasn't a lot last night. My REM, so I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming wide awake.
You're dreaming wide awake. Great. Well, if you're on YouTube and it's YouTube's day, you're watching both of our videos that are up. So thank you for watching. If you like this video,
thumbs up the butt.
Thumbs up the butt. Give us a thumbs up. Share it. We appreciate it very much.
Thumbs up the butt. Thumbs up the butt. Thumbs up the butt.
It's kind of catchy. I'm not gonna lie.
It's kind of feels like a beginning of a late '80s rap. When you put your thumb up the butt. Put your thumb up the butt.
Really yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's good. Come with me on Cameo if you want a cameo. Not Poodle, because Poodle is working on the sext. And I want to let y'all know, some of you got confused. You thought we were premiering the sext on May 4th. No. First of all, that's going to be the last 2 episodes of Mall. I'm going to be in already a Star Wars nerd state that day. I can't do shit like that.
Great.
And secondly, Poodle has to have the sext submitted by then. So I am saying, I would guess to say that by June, by the end of May, you will get.
I'm like Indiana Jones over here. I am going through the archives.
You're just knocking down the middle floor of your apartment and looking for something to crawl down to in a library.
I'm fighting Nazis.
Okay.
Over here. Going down in that like mining car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You crazy, Mr. Poodle. I love it when he would say that to him.
All right.
I think that's it. I think we can talk about this. Overall tell-all thoughts.
You know what? It's interesting. When you see this cast together, they don't really mesh well. It's really interesting. A
lot of different
casts,
types.
Yeah, very different personalities. Some casts kind of mesh well. Like, Elise would never talk to any of these people. Like, there's a lot of normies, and
like even Emma, she wouldn't talk to Emma.
No.
And
I feel like a lot of these people are just really awkward. And I gotta say, Emma flirting with Forrest was one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen. I don't know. It was so gross because she thought, oh, this autistic guy, I'm just going to talk to him. I'm just going to try to make him feel better or something.
I don't think it's a feel better thing. I kind of went there dark too. I felt like she was taking advantage of his autism.
Yes. It felt so fucking gross to me.
It just solidified. I think Emma is so gross. I hope the rumors aren't true that she's on Hunt for Love. I never want to see her again, but I think that we are going to see her again.
Yeah, I think we are.
Because she is good at involved, because what she is, she's a pick-me. She's a pick-me, but she's that person. And it finally dawned on me like what I don't like about her. When she was talking to Forrest and with anyone, she's like, oh, it's cute. It's cute.
Yes,
it's cute. She is that person, like when you meet someone and they want to start pushing your boundaries.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Like if you're at a party and they're like, hey, drink this, go up there and dance. And they're not your friend. It's like somebody you just met who's like trying to push you to do stuff almost like you are their plaything.
Yes. I totally agree.
That is the energy she sends out to. It's actually one of my least favorite energy of people.
Violating boundaries of everybody.
And she's pushing boundaries to see how far can I manipulate this person.
Yeah, it's gross.
And it's foul. I don't like her. She's like one of my least favorite people I've ever seen on 90 Day Fiancé.
I told you, I think she probably is up there for me too. Because I just don't think she's a good cast member at all. I don't think she's empathetic at all.
At all. There's nothing.
I don't like Laura by the end, but I can kind of understand. I understand her.
Well, we understand and we kind of know who Laura is.
Yeah.
We don't know
who the fuck Emma is.
And we'll talk about it in her segment. Yeah. That'll be in part 2. But
like you said, I think Lisa just being on this season, it's kind of hard to be in the room with Lisa because her crazy kind of blots everything else out.
Yeah.
And so I think the cast is kind of having a hard time showing up with Lisa's energy and crazy in the room. Because where do you go? You know what she looked like today? I kept thinking, what is this? It's like if they were doing a remake of Clue and she was Miss Scarlet.
That is how
it was like 20 years older.
Community theater, Miss Scarlet.
And in community theater in like a technical college.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yes. Yeah. Very small. Mm-hmm. It was a very busty dress.
Yes. Like the memories. Thanks for the memories. We got them.
I will say this though. Her hair's never looked better.
Yeah.
It's much better.
But her eyes.
She couldn't just let it be. She had to put in those fucking
White
frozen
Walker
White Walker contacts.
Come on. My favorite was Lisa's like, oh, your eyes are blue. And she went, the contacts. My eyes are green, but I like blue. There is never a time when these are appropriate unless it's Halloween. Please.
Or
I know I'm preaching
subtle
the choir.
ones. You can do subtle ones. People.
This is costumey. Yeah. And so is the dress. The dress is also costumey.
I didn't think as much. I mean, I guess costume is like it just looked dated. I will say this. I did like the color of Lisa's dress. I thought the color looked good on her. And if she let it pair with her green eyes, it would have been much better. You know what she needed? She needed a necklace. Because when you got that much when you need that much tits out, it's just so much skin.
So much décolletage.
Yes, you need to have just a beautiful
totally agree.
Little
she needed a necklace.
And some little drop earrings.
It would have been very different. I totally agree with you.
Would have made all the difference. Just shows that there's not a lot of gay men in Lisa's life because they're like, she's fucking weird.
Other looks, I thought Elise looked great.
I thought
Elise looked kind of the most appropriate for a tell-all, I thought.
Well, she looked, the thing is, Elise, like you said, Elise has dressed like that all season long. So, because what people don't think about, what's your brand?
What's your brand?
Like, and I'm sorry, Aviva, when you get engaged in a bucket hat with oily hair, we can't have you in an Elise dress on the tell-all.
No.
It does not make, you know who else is really good at this? Lauren is really good at dressing her brand.
Lauren and Lexi.
And so is Libby, but they've done this before.
Yeah.
Lauren more than Libby. But but again, a lot of these people are new. But yeah, I thought Elise looked great. Little too much hair extension. I think she's got great hair to begin with. I don't think she needs it.
Yeah.
But
You mean Aviva?
No, Elise.
Oh, Elise. Yeah, you're
Elise.
right. Too much hair extension. Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't off-putting. You know, who, not a major cast member, but somebody who I thought looked kind of just really pretty was, I loved the color of Faith's dress and just the simple way she had her hair.
Yeah.
I thought she was, but can we talk about Rick and his fucking lemon pepper stepper shoes with that blue suit? That suit is a cry. That suit is a metaphor for how he wants to be in life. He just wants to.
I absolutely loathe him. Like I absolutely, with everything who I am, despise him.
I think they're going to come for him on their segment.
Yeah, I think so too.
Next week.
And I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this because even Aviva does not get my nomination for worst dressed. That goes to Laura, who was looking like Abby Lee Miller.
She looked like Abby
Let's
Lee
be
Miller.
honest, yo.
This dress was
That
from
hair?
bright pink within the it was bought at Ross, but 10 years
Had
ago.
to been. Y'all, we gasped when we saw this.
I think I have this dress somewhere in my drag closet, like in the garage, from when we did
playing old
Cabaret.
ladies.
Oh no, it was Cabaret. Yes, y'all.
Yeah.
I loved a Mother of the Bride dress for Cabaret,
and the shoulders.
Yeah,
I expected her to say, "Mattie, you get over here!" Like it was Abby Lee Miller with the hair and the lipstick and who dressed her?
It was not great.
I was speechless. She hasn't looked like that all season.
That's a thing. Women, when they get fancy, they try to do their hair different. And it's actually better just to do your hair the way you normally do it. Just kind of give it a little zhuzh.
It was also I don't know
like
who did her
Aviva's
makeup.
hair looked good.
I don't know who did Laura's makeup besides the lipstick, but it was just way more than she's ever worn.
It was too teacher night out, mom night out.
Guys, let's go get Coyote Ugly.
Yeah, it just was.
Yeah.
It was not. I did think I liked Josh's little like pale white outfit.
Oh, he actually looked good. Yeah.
He looked really. I was shocked that they're together again.
Me too.
That was. So
I don't think they are now, but
overall though, I thought I'll be honest. I was pretty tired last night, but we were having an early morning and I had appointments this morning. So I was like, I need to watch tonight. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch like 15 minutes and get some of it done. And then I'll wake up tomorrow and finish the rest.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop watching. I finished the whole thing. I was riveted.
I think this was a good tell-all. I wound up writing a lot, which is, and I think, boy, I've got to say, I did not expect to hear "fuck Andrew Tate" on a TLC podcast, a TLC show.
When she kept that, I thought, I can't believe they kept to that end.
Me either. I was shocked.
I was shocked. God,
there's got to be some guys watching this that's they're part of their audience.
Well, didn't he get arrested for like sex?
Oh no, it's awful. Yeah,
yeah. Like
no, he's a sexual abuser.
If you know any guy who listens to him, I don't care if you've been married for 10 years, leave them immediately.
Stay away.
Leave them immediately.
Especially if they know everything about, he's just not even garbage. He's a monster. That's the evil man. Y'all, that shit is poison. Yeah. That's why Annalyn is so worried. And if you find out your kids, this is not harmless shit.
He's even said things that women that are sexually assaulted might have egged on or deserved it. Like
they deserved it.
Horrible, y'all. He is horrible.
If you don't know, you kind of need to know, especially if you have boys. You kind of need to know because that shit is out there and it is poisonous. And it is easy for younger guys to talk to their friends about it and stuff like that. It is really scary.
It's really scary.
Yeah, but boy, that was kind of shocking.
Shocking.
I think it was interesting because I love the confessional aspect. I hope they use it more in part 2.
You do like it. I was on the fence about it. Tell me, what do you like about it? Because I was like, maybe it just wasn't used enough.
I don't think they used it enough.
Okay, what did you like?
I would have wanted, let me clarify this. I love the idea. I don't think they utilized it as well as they could have. What I would have wanted is for them to edit in, like for them to be talking on their, for like Emma to say, yeah, I haven't told anybody that, but my secret about what I was actually hooking up with a couple guys. And I'd wanted to cut back in. I want to use the confessional as a cut in.
So you would want more intercuts between the dialogue instead of kind of only at breaks and things like that.
Yes.
I think that would make it move also really fast.
Yeah.
I like that idea. They should have you produce, but
oh my God.
You would sleep with the gay ones. So you can't. You would have banged Kenny or Armando. No, let's not. You probably would have banged Armando and then broke up the marriage before it even made it to 90 Day.
Wasn't my fault.
Well, because Armando, we know he's freaky deaky.
Yeah. So what you saw, I actually thought this was good. I'm happy to see what's going to happen next week. By the way, I will say, I think a 2-part tell-all is the way to go. I really think 3 is too much, or 4 like we had before.
5, remember?
Oh, that's right. That was the happily ever
you
after.
forgot. You forgot the last episode.
I think I blocked it out.
You blocked it out after 4. You were just like some twink in West Hollywood after a 50-person orgy. You're just like,
I can't even feel below my waist anymore.
I'm going to say this. This is my favorite Shaun Robinson hair. She has kind of the parted bangs.
It looks fantastic.
Her dress
I love the dress.
Great.
Yeah.
And I thought she did a pretty decent job for this tell-all. I did not think we were going to get this, but I want to say this right because I don't want to fuck it up. New Shaun Robinson quote, and when she said, "Welp, that didn't get us far."
Yeah. Well,
it's great.
You know, she is like, you know, she just gets in her car and goes, those crazy hooligans.
Oh, she immediately puts on Yolanda Adams or something like that. Like when she gets to the car.
Starts singing, "Oh, happy day."
Something. She's like, I got to get it. But there were moments where I thought that she seemed more involved in the conversation, and pushing back on Emma saying, "Well, I didn't do this." She's like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah.
So,
just going back to looks one more time. I love Anna Lynn's hair. I love it short like that.
I do too.
So cute.
I do too. We should say off the top, it'll probably be more in part 2, but trigger warning for loss of a child, because they do talk about that on the tell-all.
Yeah.
She looked great. Who knew?
Trish looked great.
She did look great. Who knew that Jovan and Annalyn were kind of the couple that we thought is going to make it?
Well, it just shows you what we said before, because we said he had one good episode. They were really giving it to him hard at the beginning.
Yeah.
That was a good production model to make us think that it wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But y'all, this podcast shit's not going away. There was stuff that he said that he still believes. And
yes.
Yeah, she's just going to have to, I think it's good that he's now in the Philippines. So she can kind of get him away from that.
Get him away from that.
I guarantee you there were other guys who he knew in Alabama who were getting him into it.
Yeah. And
so,
I bet.
So hopefully he's out of that kind of friend group. Or
because it seems like he really cared for her mother. We don't know his family background, but it almost seemed like he's not used to having a family.
Yeah.
Or something. And
Yeah.
I hope they do get pregnant again.
Yeah.
I hope they have a girl first. That might be good for him.
Should we jump in?
Let's start. So everyone is arriving, just the little initial first.
Can I just say, like you mentioned Emma not having any boundaries. She just tells a guy on the street, "You're cute."
Yeah. Of course he's from Morocco.
Is that her normal behavior?
I think so. I think because she's a nutter, which makes me go, ugh.
Also reverse the genders.
She's going to be on this franchise more. No, completely.
Reverse the genders if what had happened.
For all of it. Reverse the genders of flirting with Forrest. Reverse the genders of calling someone out on the street.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. It's when it's her, it's fine. So the other thing, like Ziad acted like a piece of shit on the tell-all. He did. The problem is she is already gunning for him, which is it's so gross.
The pettiness is gross. Yeah. She's like, Ziad's nasty. He's told me that I've gained weight. And she's like, I don't want to be nice anymore. And Forrest makes it to the room. He's got Sheena on the phone.
On FaceTime.
Forrest is usually when people go to the tell-all, they're like, oh, yeah, let's do this. Forrest is the only one.
He's so excited.
He's so excited. It's been about a year since he and Sheena have seen one another. He's worried about what his mom's going to say. Elise is... Go ahead.
Can I just ask you?
Yes.
Have they had a breakfast crafty before?
If they have, we haven't seen it.
Okay.
We've never seen it.
Because usually they get these like styrofoam containers, y'all.
I think the only reason that this is what they do a lot now on sets. They'll have breakfast crafty, and then for lunch, everybody gets their own kind of meal.
So maybe we've just never seen breakfast crafty before.
So,
okay.
But I don't think we've seen it because no one's ever taken a picture with the breakfast crafty. That's why, Poots.
Yeah,
that's why, because he's like, hey, and smiling and showing Sheena. Okay. Elise, we think she's working out. Nope, she's just throwing water on her chest and doing an Instagram video.
God bless her.
I
never do it. She says Josh and I broke up, but I don't care what the cast says about my story, but I've got some stuff to say about them because you know how to do this.
She does. And Emma reached out to her. She said 4 months ago, and she's like, and I've got juicy gossip. So,
we'll see.
Emma and Forrest and Sheena are talking, and Emma's like, I don't like Sheena. I don't like that she lied. He deserves so much better. Laura shows up. That's it. She just shows up.
When Forrest met Elise, he's like, you're so pretty. She went, am I pretty?
I did say that. Am I pretty? It was,
and he's like, you're tall. He's like, no, I'm short. I'm 6'3". It's just, y'all, this is Forrest. Forrest, obviously, his autism is obvious here, and just meeting new people is hard.
He's just trying not to look at boobies.
I know. That's why it's so gross when Emma, he is giving all kinds of cues that he is very uncomfortable, and Emma just keeps going.
She just bulldozes it. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So anyway,
she's that way. Even her sister, who's twin sister there to defend her, still throws her under the bus some because she can't help it because Emma's that much of a hot mess. She's going to be on fucking Hunt for Love.
Yeah. And I
just hope she has a new goddamn wig because it looks so terrible. You know what you realize? I realized with that wig, and I didn't realize it because, they just announced the new name of the Spaceballs movie. I think it's called Spaceballs, a new movie or something like it's great. It's great. Because they were going to say in the first Spaceballs was Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money. And
that is amazing.
And so that was the joke in season 1 or the first one. So everybody thought they were going to call that again, but instead it's called something like Spaceballs 2. And I saw an interview with Daphne Zuniga.
Daphne Zuniga, yeah.
And Rick Moranis is back. And he's so cute. And I can't wait. But anyway, I realized Emma looks like Rick Moranis in his Darth Vader huge help. That's what her wig looks like.
It's just bad.
Her twin sister has such cute hair.
No, that hair was so cute.
Her sister's is so cute. It's literally, it's stupid because it's not just your sister, it's your twin. So we're seeing exactly what you would look like with good hair.
The other thing is her hair, the wig doesn't move. And that's the worst part of it. It just comes off like Dark Helmet. Like Darth Helmet. It just moves through without, doesn't even move. Like she walks through and there's no blowback. It's like, and the women are grabbing each other's boobs. And Aviva gets in on it.
Everybody's titties.
Now, what did you think when Lisa came in and said, it's going to be hard looking at Daniel on the screen because I'm so attracted to him? I've got to say, after watching her on this tell-all, I'm concerned about how she functions on a daily basis.
Yeah.
How she regulates her emotions.
It's called faith.
I think so.
Bless daughter's heart. Bless her heart.
This is someone who I don't know if she could live independently.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's the concern.
It was kind of watching her until I went, oh, I don't think she needs to be on a reality show.
No. So, Lisa is not wearing a wig, and she says, "I'm feeling uncomfortable," and that's when we have the contacts, and they're talking about. This is the crazy thing. She's like, I'm embracing my inner self. I'm going to be 100% me. And I went, but except for the contacts.
Except for the contacts.
Yeah.
And then she does this weird like projection thing onto Elise. Like, I don't like you because you scare me. You're tall and slim and confident. Remind me of those bullies at school. And then she starts crying.
Like, you're the little black widow who came to tear me down. And it is just... It's very strange to say something like this.
It's very strange, but Elise is not the right person to say that to, because if she would have said that to me or to even other people, they would say, well, I'm not that person.
Yeah.
That's just someone from your past. It's not me. And Elise immediately goes, what the fuck? She doesn't like me.
Yes.
And so it's a perfect storm.
And later on, Elise says, it's okay. We're going to help you. So Elise is trying to take care of her.
Elise, look, we've interviewed her twice now. We really like her. Friend of the pod. I can say that. But I think Elise is a good person. I think that's why I like watching. It's like Darcy. Darcy doesn't mean to hurt people. She's not out to.
There's a heart there somewhere. Yeah.
It's just so codependent and anxious, and not like Laura and like Emma, where you see, you just want to hurt people.
No, Elise has had to make herself a construction. Elise has had to build up something around her to meet the faces that she meets.
Yeah.
She's had to create something.
And maybe we relate to that because we're big old queens, and that's what gay people have to do a lot of times in life.
No, I don't think she's... I think, strangely, Elise is the most relatable one of this cast.
Agreed.
Which is weird.
Agreed. Like you said, she saved the season.
Totally. And so... So Rick shows up and says, Trish and I have been talking every day, but things have gotten even more complicated. A lot has happened in the last 6 months, and she has every right not to trust me. I went, wow! My anger translator took over here.
Yeah.
But, I want what I want, and I don't feel the need to defend myself because everything I did was for a reason. I fucking hate you.
I hate it too.
I would run you over with like an old wagon with horses, and then the horses would step on you over and over again.
And then horse shit on you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's too good for you. You're not good enough for the horses. Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
Okay, no, get it out. So Aviva is like, seeing Stig's going to be hard. They haven't really, she's like, and I can't fight back. Forrest talks about boobs. We've already mentioned that.
I do have to say, she showed up with those awful lashes. I don't know if you saw the Janice lashes, and they gave her better ones that are a little smaller.
They gave her
actually
better
opened her eyes.
I'm telling you, you gotta cut the lash in half. Cut the lash in half. So that's but Laura does. So they're all kind of talking, and Elise does say to Rick, she's like, "Well, I don't think you're the nicest guy ever." And Laura says, "I think that splash pad was vile and disrespectful, and you came across like a snake."
But I was thinking about the hotel owner.
They're like, no. So they're going to
should
come
be thinking about her
for him.
I think they will. Yeah.
Shaun shows up, and that's where you see Jovan is in the Philippines. And now the tell-all. 40 minutes into our podcast.
That sounds about right.
The tell-all starts. We get the initial greetings, kind of the update. Emma and Ziad they have broken up. They don't talk a lot, but they've talked a couple of weeks ago. She says she's been dating, and Ziad says no. He's just been.
I'm just talking to people,
which I don't fully believe. I do think Ziad doesn't tell everything.
What's interesting? She's like, I don't care, but he's probably been talking to other girls. Just the thing about it is, she can't let it go.
Yeah. Because she doesn't want to be in love. She wants to be right. She wants to win. You cannot be in a relationship and want to win in it.
That's very true.
It will never be a two-sided relationship.
You can have sex and want to win, though.
Do what?
You can have sex and want to win.
Yes.
Especially if both people want to win.
I don't know but I guess everyone wins. I just said, instead of pardon, I said, do what? Like my people do back home. Do your people say it, or do they say partner? Yeah.
Do what now?
Do
what now?
I would say that in my day, do what now, Matthew?
Yes, do
your
what
smart
now?
ass.
Do what now? Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Daddy. I'm just kidding. I didn't mean that.
Do what now? Where are we? So we do find out that Forrest has got the K1 going
and a job
and a pharmacy tech. Other people who live in the Dalles in Oregon have mentioned Forrest.
Sissies have already told us, yes,
his prescription. So, and he goes, "Hi to everybody at the pharmacy."
He's so cute. Shaun. Shaun brings up to Aviv and Stig, you broke up during text, and Stig's like, I didn't break up over text, and Aviv was like, it was over text.
You're never going to get anything out of this guy.
And you just called me your fiance a couple of days before. And he's like,
we were already kind of broken up anyway. That's where she says, you just called me your fiance. And that's when she's like, you look really good now.
You look really good now. And she's like, no, you can't do that. And our Laura's like, stop doing that.
I can't give her a compliment.
I'm not your bruh. Not your bruh.
That was funny when Laura says, well, he means it this time. And he's like, well, I always meant it, bruh. I'm Laura. I'm not your bruh. You can imagine her as a teacher saying that to a kid. I'm not your bruh, Jared.
I'm not your bruh. We find out what we already said. Jovan's in the Philippines, and they wanted to take care. They needed to be there for her mom, so he's going to stay there. They mentioned the miscarriage.
Mention the miscarriage.
Yeah, and I thought again, Shaun we've never had that on this show.
That's true.
And it sucks because we had to talk about it because it was on their storyline.
I will say there was kind of a moment everyone, oh, that's really rough,
But they kind of actually just, instead of saying
they did let it breathe.
Shaun said, we are so sorry. And she even said, let's take a moment.
I got to say.
That was great.
Things like this, it's always difficult to handle. It's been handled poorly before. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad that I think they knew how they wanted to do this. And let's just take a moment. That was good. So now we move to Elise and Joshua. They say we broke up, but now there have been updates. And so she says, hi, baby. And they're a couple again. I don't know what happened.
Lisa and Jane. Lisa's like, we broke up and got back together after the show and stayed together for 45 weeks. And then we broke up again.
Yo, I guarantee you, this is what happens in all of her relationships. It's this cycle.
Yeah. It is. Rick and Trish, she is...
Hey, me.
6 months pregnant, and Rick is not the dad. Thank you, Judy Garland.
Unfortunately not.
Thank you, God. And Annalyn goes, Rick, that baby could have been yours. Just twist. I bet Annalyn's going to come for him too.
Probably. Yeah.
So now the actual 45 minutes into our podcast.
Well, we were talking about the intro.
We were what?
We were talking about the intro.
You said talking.
Talking.
You said about it. We just recorded the Real Housewives of Rhode Island.
Yeah, you're right. I'm talking like Liz, and I'm talking like Alicia. We're talking about it.
The tell-all begins, everybody. And we're going to, she kind of says hi to everybody again. Laura is talking, saying that she went back to see Birkan, because they're starting with Laura and Birkan. And she went back to see him. The last trip went really well. Birkan is like throwing out the funny one-liners. This guy's like a pro. He actually doesn't look like he's sullen like he normally is. No, he doesn't look like he just looks like his cigarette anymore, like he smokes less. He surprised her with a really pretty ring when he came back. Shaun brings up the sex, and Laura says it's better, and we're learning one another well. I'm
spicier than he is.
Did you like that Shaun kind of alluded to it? And Laura said, are you talking about the sex?
Are you talking about the sex, Shaun?
And Shaun was kind of like, yeah.
Well, this is, it's kind of like, I need to make a big deal out of this to show how sexual I am. It's that feeling.
Which, good. I'm glad you're sensuous, as my mother would say. I
don't understand that at all.
Yeah. Yeah. If anybody can't come for someone for talking about their sex life.
Yeah. So she said it has gotten better. We learn each other pretty well. The plan is to bring him here, and she's filed out the K1 now. It's a waiting game, but I just got a letter from immigration, and I'm going to open it right now. And it says,
drum roll, please.
This says, we can save you over $10,000 on your car insurance.
It was such a wet fart.
Y'all, I think everyone gets this. It's that you're invited to the process.
What was interesting about this, though, is we see Michael is watching backstage. Because she opens up and she's like, okay, it doesn't grant. And Michael got so excited.
I know.
And we're going to talk about this on their section, but we've already mentioned it. But they both hate one another so much.
And weirdly, they are having a hard time being without each other.
Yeah, and they want the other person's demise.
Suffer.
And actually, I got to say, Laura looked less of an asshole in this tell-all than Michael.
I agree. Well, interestingly enough, I wrote down later on, the problem here is absolutely no boundaries at all. So they're gonna make an appointment in Turkey, and then they're gonna go through the process, and it's another step.
She's gonna have surgery in Turkey.
She's gonna get her surgery in Turkey. And he's like, that was fine. We'll just treat it normally as regularly. And he's like, well, it's a long recovery. It's like six months of recovery.
Or 6 weeks or something.
You're right, 6 weeks. And he is living in his hometown with his family. She has not met them. And he keeps saying, one of the things that, what I did notice is with her, is when they're together, she tries to push back, but she always relents.
Always. We see it later when she finds out. Because Birkan's smart. Even like he says, even I understand that, and I'm vanilla. He's smart. He's funny. And he kind of feels like he's always one step ahead of her.
Yeah.
Because he's not close with his family. And I think that's fine. People, as you said, you love an orphan.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't feel like when they try to bring this up, people are like, well, you should meet his, and I think she understands that. And because he said, my friends are my family. And Laura does say, I'm really close to his friends, even though I haven't met his family.
Later on, he said, I'm living in the apartment that I bought. And Laura's like, I didn't know that was yours. And so we do find out Michael's saying, she looks really annoyed right now. And
Elise is spiraling. I would be really upset.
I know.
She's like, well, if he hasn't told you, I would be scared.
Now, y'all, Elise, remember, is someone who finds out things from her partners way too late.
Yeah.
And then, so that's her trigger. And so they're talking about, so he's like, well, where will you be staying when you go back there? She's like, well, the hospital. And then I'm going to let Birkan handle the rest of it. And he's like, what about the Airbnb? And he's like, they, of course, like they always do. Well, who's paying? Because they always scream at the poor person from another country. Why aren't they paying?
Mm-hmm.
And then it turned out he did pay for the second time they were there. And then they ask, but what about the debt? And he's like, well, I have one surprise. I paid the fucking thing. All of it? He's like, how'd you do it? By gambling, my dear.
Do you believe him? Do you think he paid it all?
I don't know. My first response was no.
Because he said, I literally won $50,000.
Here's the thing. I can answer it this way. I think this guy's relationship with the truth is when it's convenient.
It's very conditional.
And I think he can say this. He has all the Nietzsche stuff shows up here. Everything about he can say I have to lie and to get something later. He can because this guy will say he's extremely ethical and moral all the time. Mm-hmm. That matters the most to him. But you can.
But his ethical code is not what the world or what
exactly. It can change with what because he is a Superman.
Yes,
he's the Nietzschean Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why some of this stuff is, especially philosophy stuff. If it's not filtered, can be really dangerous.
It can be.
Yeah, you can use it for different models, but there's a reason why. It's creepy. So they are. I don't know. The interesting thing is he keeps saying. He's like, it's not gambling. It's algorithms and statistics. I knew when it's gonna hit because I know everything. And so she goes, I was concerned at the beginning that it was addiction. I now believe that Laura doesn't believe this is addiction.
I don't think she does.
And
everyone else does.
Everyone else was like, yeah, it is.
Still, it was actually Jovan who said, he's getting the dopamine hit. He likes the hot streak. I agree with that.
Yeah,
I do agree with that. Yeah.
So they're talking about Michael, and they haven't seen each other since they got back. He asked me to get some things out of his house, and that's the last time I saw him. And we left Turkey not speaking.
Yeah. And
now it really does sound like he is just a petty Betty here.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, instead of asking me to ride home with him, he asked his parents to drive 6 hours and pick him up ahead of me. So they
drove 3 hours there and then 3 hours back. Like, yeah, Michael is petty.
Yeah. And because he's hurt and he won't admit it.
And because he wants, who was it? One of the women came for him and basically said, it Anna Lynn?
He wants everything that a relationship has except for the commitment.
And he just wants the control of it. And when suddenly they're not interested anymore, he's going to throw a fit about it.
So Laura sees him and says, Michael comes out, good to see you on another awkward trip. Not awkward for me. She's like, might be real soon. So this is when you get into the fact that these people are seething. Because they knew too much about each other and they got too comfortable with each other. And the thing, how you can know this is not, they did have some strong feelings because this is burning. Yeah. You can flip to an intense affection The opposite of that is hatred. They don't have apathy towards each other.
Again, you know things. You've had relationships like that.
Oh yeah, you just flip all the time.
That's how you fuck.
Yeah. That's hot. I would say it's not great in the long term. Yeah.
Okay.
Those are the ones who usually go to prison. And so they're talking about Michael says, "Would you like me to quote what you said? Your own. I don't know what expletive she said.
Yeah, fucker.
You're
on your own, fucker.
Now it seems like Laura
We'll get some
says,
clarification on that
but
later.
the context was only about I was asking her about upgrading my flight, and she's like, "No, you're on your own." I can see how that would be just funny.
I can, but I will say status on an airline is one of the most important things for us.
Yes.
it's a big deal.
You people who are listening in your 30s, something happens in your 40s.
Yep.
You need to get a higher status more than anything else in this world.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Knowing that and if I said
check it
to
every
you,
fucking day.
If I got upgraded and I didn't tell you how to do it or ask how would you react if I said, "Poodle, you're on your own, fucker"?
I'd scratch your face. But you know what? I'd be over it by then. By the end of the trip.
I'm not trying to defend Michael. I understand what you just pointed out. I understand maybe why he got pissy about it or miffed.
Yeah.
But this reaction shouldn't be sustained. That was just, he was looking for a reason to tell her that he could throw her away.
Then he clarifies and says, "The way you treated me the last 24 hours, though, was disrespectful." Everyone's favorite word that is loaded.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, her tone of voice with her demeanor, which
I can believe this because she wanted him to come and throw this relationship in his face for not loving her.
The whole thing, y'all, is a big cuck situation.
Yeah.
The whole thing with Birkan was to fuck with Michael. It was all a scam. And
I think she does
from Laura and Michael's point of view.
Yes, I think she does love Birkan, but I think she could have fallen in love with anyone just to throw in his face.
You know what? I don't even know if she knows what she's doing.
I don't think
with
so.
him. I think this is just something to get her away from this life.
Yeah.
It's another romance novel.
Yeah, it's another,
But y'all, the way when she was with him and she was cuddling with Birkan in front of Michael, she was loving it. This was paying him back.
Which is when they talked about that, I went, okay, I know you were there to be with Birkan, but you're doing that in front of Michael.
Yep.
It just fucked up the whole thing.
Yeah, he kept saying, "I'd never seen you this way." We were living on each other. And Shaun says, "Are you saying he was jealous?" And Laura says, "He was jealous that I wasn't giving the attention I normally do."
And Forrest says, and I wish they would have addressed this more. Forrest said, "You should not have let him come."
Yeah.
But I wish they would have brought that up he shouldn't have come to begin with.
Yes. And she would have said, "Well, he came without, no, you didn't have to tell him where you were." And he did say, and of course Laura says, "But it was his choice." Forrest, you shouldn't have allowed it. Y'all, because these people don't have fucking boundaries. Zero. Because they're afraid if they put up one boundary that the other person will leave them.
Yeah. And
oh my God.
Laura
and now they hate each other.
Now they hate each other. They got drunk one night with Michael and she did try to kiss him. And she's like, but you want someone in that role, but you don't want to give the relationship aspect. You just want someone at your beck and call. And Michael's like, "No, I told you this all needs to go away." And Laura said, "You said that, but then got pissy once I met Birkan." Yeah. So it's not great.
He screams, "I'm glad you're gone."
When he screams, "I'm glad you're gone," he's like, "I have never had feelings for her." When Rick looks at you and says, hey, man, that's not how it comes off. And you're like, and then Jovan says, the way you're getting upset again sure looks like you're jealous. And then Stig is like, I think you're jealous. When three dogs are telling you you're a dog, time to woof woof, motherfucker.
And the grossest thing that was said was Michael saying that when Shaun asked, do you think they're compatible? Well, Laura needs someone who can speak to her on a very high intellectual level. And, Birkan's English is good, but I don't know if they're going to have the intimate kind of dialogue, and I think it's going to be challenging.
What a fucking pretentious and also wrong. I would say Birkan's probably smarter than you. He's fucking reading philosophy. I mean, it's bullshittery, but
Birkan's more clever than he is.
He's way more clever.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but then he's like, but I really, really hope you work out.
I think they're going to have challenges. And then they asked, do you think there's a chance to save your friendship? And he's like, I don't know, because I'm not convinced that she wasn't just trying to hurt me.
And spot it. You got it.
I know.
Do you spot it? And Laura says, again, spot it. You got it. She's like, well, you have never apologized for treating me the way you did, which I don't bet she's apologized to him.
Birkan, I'd be really worried about this. Because these two people still have a lot of things that are unresolved.
Yeah.
And
Birkan played a great game. He played a great game that he just let them, because he saw them together and he saw that they would be so incendiary that he didn't have to do anything but just step back.
Yeah. Anyway, and she's like, well, I'm happy to stay. Michael finally says, boy, the perpetual lonely victim. I guess I'll be like the Incredible Hulk. Well, and just walk into the next town.
But karma will plant itself out.
Oh, these two miserable motherfuckers deserve each other.
They do.
That's what I need to say.
They do.
And that's when Shaun says, well, I wish this could come to a resolution.
She's like, oh, yeah.
But
here we are.
And Michael's like, it's fine now. I have great friends and I'm great. Yeah, I'm good.
Y'all.
And that
is our episode.
Part 1 of part 1.
Yes, we're going to talk about, because we already talked a lot. We'll talk about the new couple on part 2.
Yeah, we'll do that on part 2. Yeah.
So thank you so much for listening or watching on YouTube. We appreciate it very much.
We had a lot to talk about.
We had a lot to talk about. Well, looks would take a while. I kind of figured we'd do it on part 2 anyway. Yeah. There was a lot of looks to discuss. Let us know your thoughts in the Patreon comments. Let us know on Instagram, Reality Gays Podcast, or skeet us or whatever you do on Blue Sky at Reality Gays. Yeah, Reality Gays Pod, or I'm sure we're gonna have memes about and videos on our TikTok at Reality Gays Pod. So let us know in the comments. And if you're watching the YouTube videos, comment on the YouTube videos. I think I gave you access to that now, so I think both of us can see those. Right?
Okay, I will look.
You didn't even. You know what? You berated me.
The jury's still out. I don't know if it works.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, I'll help you. Let me know. So, all right, y'all, come at us in the comments. If you want to hear this show without any ads, you can jump on our $8 tier of RG Plus, the all audio tier. You'll be getting, we did get final. The new season of Love After Lockup is coming out May 29th. So that will be available. You can watch the video podcast of that on our $15 tier. But if you want just the audio of it, you can pop in on the 8 and you'll get the new so confusing. The new season of Love After Lockup. But currently we are in the wonderful, wonderful, delectable old Life After Lockup, finishing that out on Classless.
In Classless on the $5 level.
Yes. And if you're listening to this pod on the main feed and you would like to support our show, support our sponsors. They help enable us to do what we love. So please support them. And with that, we call these people lonely hearts because aren't we all just lonely hearts looking for love in all the wrong places?
Yes. And if you are traveling with your friends internationally, maybe not say, you're on your own, fucker.
Maybe not.